A lot of people my age and older, we remember learning about a proud America in schools, and we still take our freedoms for granted sometimes. So just imagine where we're headed if our children never have the chance, or if they're uninspired about this country, its history, and their roles in its future.
You know, at the Liberty Learning Foundation, the mission is simple. We want to teach, inspire, and empower the next great Americans. We want to make sure that teachers have the authentic teaching tools they need to teach the importance of being good, responsible, and proud citizens. And we've gone back to the basics, the very teachings that have allowed this nation to be the land of opportunity and the land of hope and the land of freedom.
What we're excited about is getting behind teaching tools that inspire. I mean, they're teaching history in schools, but are the students excited? Can they see that they will become part of this country's history? And do they know why that matters? In that spirit, we're thrilled to support the Liberty's Legacy program. Take a look.
Freedom, democracy, citizen, opportunity, the United States of America.
The Liberty's Legacy program began with our classroom resource kit, and in the hands of passionate educators, it's quickly become a school program, a movement that's inspiring super citizens across the nation.
This is something that I think a school could really support and use for years to come. This isn't a start and stop project to me.
The Liberty's Legacy program is made up of engaging and authentic teaching tools that inspire our youth to become proud, responsible, and outstanding citizens. It's designed to help educators teach required subjects, along with the soul-stirring and too often neglected lessons of liberty, freedom, and civic responsibility.
We talk about honoring, and we talk about what it is to be an American and the freedom, and they're really amazed at the difference in how lucky they are to live here.
Freedom's not free.
There was just a sense of excitement in the room. We would say, again, we'd say pull out your journals, and they would, perk up and get excited, and it was a very fun activity for them to do every day.
With the Statue of Liberty as a focal point, the Liberty's Legacy program includes a powerful, high-energy kickoff DVD, a comprehensive resource kit, and the Liberty Replica fundraiser that generates much-needed funding for our schools. With lesson plans, activities, books, flags, maps, and more, the resource kit creates compelling and authentic learning opportunities for students they'll remember for a lifetime. Most importantly, it arms educators with tools for teaching subjects like math, science, history, and social studies, right alongside the lessons in civic and personal responsibility that inspire our children to become proud, responsible, outstanding citizens.
I think it's really cool. I really liked it, and I want to do it again.
It really was engaging the child and their own sense by having them look at their own family, having them talk about the history of their family as well as the history of America. And it was always very active. It wasn't sitting and listening, to someone read you from a written page. You were drawing, you were doing calculations for a purpose. There was a lot of art involved, which engages all the children. And so every day they looked forward to what lesson we were going to do next.
In a day and age where our freedom is too often taken for granted, we believe there's never been a better time to educate our kids about the meanings of liberty and freedom.
The other thing that excited me about Liberty's Legacy, the timing of it was perfect. Because with our country being torn politically and looking at our roots and getting back to the basics of our freedom and what we are about. I want these children to realize what our veterans went through for us. And I just want them to learn to appreciate our country as a whole.
It's easy to get started with the program that has students excited about learning and thrilled to become super citizens. At Liberty's Legacy, our goal is to invigorate the learning process and make the lessons of liberty, freedom, and American history available to every student in America. An ambitious goal? Absolutely. But then again, we Americans have a history of dreaming big and succeeding.
They don't realize how many freedoms they do have. We as adults also take things for granted.
until you really dig, dig, dig. So that I think they are getting it. I think they are, and I think it's sinking in. And I believe when they get older, they're going to really, really appreciate this.
There's never been a more pressing time than right now for us to instill in our children the true meaning of freedom and liberty and good citizenship, and to remind them that our freedom, it isn't free.
We all have a responsibility to lay a foundation for the next great Americans, so they have what they need to become outstanding citizens. Now think about this. If we don't do it, and you don't do it, who will?
We need you to sponsor a classroom.
We need you to sponsor a whole school.
A whole city.
The point is, we can't do it alone. To find out how you can help, go to libertylearning.org.